2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's the Orlando Magic. Taking on the Seattle Supersonics. Tip-off goes to Seattle. And here is Payton. A look at the Magic starting group. Grant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Anderson. And it's Royal in at the 3. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Royal. Now here's Shaq. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. Here's Payton. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Clock at 6. Here's Payton, and that one good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hawkins against Anderson. Hawkins passes to Payton. And here's Hawkins. Outside Kemp. Shoots over Grant. Not going to go that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Royal against Schrempf. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Passes to O'Neal. Hawkins against Grant. It's rebounded by Hawkins.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Down low, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here is Hardaway. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here is Hawkins. Peyton outside. Inside. Here's Kemp. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Royal. Great D that time from Kemp.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Royal. Now Shaq. Hardaway passes to Anderson. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Hardaway with the steal. And here comes the break. The pass to Royal. Here's Grant over Perkins. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And that jumper of Grant is on point here tonight. He's thinking about shooting even before the pass comes his way.
Now here's Peyton. Dishes it to Perkins. A jump shot buried by Sam Perkins.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Wingate comes in for Schrempf. Askew's checked in for Hawkins. And McMillan subbed in for Gary Payton. Turner against Perkins. The shot. Shaw, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Down low, here's Bowie, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Seattle. First trip to the line for him here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Askew. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by McMillan. Shaw passes to Scott. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Rollins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's McMillan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Kicks to Scott. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Kept alive Orlando, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's McMillan after the Magic pick up 2. From downtown, and Bowie pulls it down. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The 3. Scott can't get it to go. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out in front, up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Brakowski is out there with Askew. Then it's Wingate, then it's McMillan, and it's Johnson in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Turner. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
Here's McMillan. Fires from deep. And Bowie pulls it down. On the wing, Turner. He's guarded by McMillan. O'Neal. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Askew. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Askew. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Brakowski. Schrempf comes in for Askew. Hawkins checked in for Wingate. And it's Payton in for McMillan. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Grant, he's checked in for Turner. Royal comes in for Scott. Anderson, he's checked in for Bowie. Hardaway is subbed in for Shaw. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
This is his first free throw of the game. He doesn't get the second one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Payton drives in. Boy, Gary Payton there with a heck of a move.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hardaway with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is Schrempf. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Hawkins. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Royal, the pass to Grant. Over Kemp. No good from Grant.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the basket by Payton.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Payton against Hardaway.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
It's blocked by Shaq. Deep 2 from Anderson. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Schrempf. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Anderson with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. The rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here is Schrempf. Shot from free throw range. Off the left rim and out. Royal against Kemp. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And Seattle making a change here. Perkins is checked in. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Scotty's checked in for Royal. Payton against Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Grant. O'Neal inside. Grant kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
No good from Payton. The Magic trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Seattle with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Payton. Over Hardaway. The shot by Payton, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Payton. Hardaway dishes to Grant. And stolen by Perkins. Hawkins against Scott. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Anderson outside. Passes it to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Hawkins. The rebound by Anderson. And now Orlando on the break. But they recover it. And Shaq with the slam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, I have to point to their efficiency on the offensive end as a key for them. The way they've been moving the ball and finding the open man, that's been super impressive. They don't need to change a thing, Ernie. At this point, just keep playing smart basketball.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box out, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Gary Payton displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Magic trail by 4. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Orlando, Royal is out there with Grant. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Anderson, and it's Hardaway in at the 1.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And it's Seattle with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. On the wing, Hardaway, covered by Payton. Up again, great positioning on the putback. Royals got his first bucket of the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Payton. He's got 10. And the shot falls short this time. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Royal, good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's the floater, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Johnson. Wingate comes in for Schrempf. Askew's checked in for Hawkins. And it's McMillan in for Gary Payton. Orlando also making some changes. Bowie, he's checked in for Royal. Shaw subbed in for Anderson. Here's Askew. 6 points for him. Will it go? Brakowski. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Scott's checked in. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Remains Seattle ball.
Six to shoot. Poke loose. One-on-one here. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. It's good. Wingate's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's McMillan. 10. Some solid defense from Grant. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's McMillan missing. Magic leading by 7. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Scott, the pass to Shaw. But they'll get another chance. Back to Scott. Five on the clock. To the middle. And Shaq with the slam.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Askew. Scott pulls it in. On offense, here are the Magic. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Yep, that one goes in there. O'Neal's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
O'Neal's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Pass to Askew. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slam dunk by Kemp.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Here's Shaw. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Some changes for Seattle. Perkins comes in for Bukowski, and it's Payton in for Wingate. To the inside, and then Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosive.
Grant outside. Here is Shaw. Passes it to Bowie. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Grant. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Seattle.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Magic have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Seattle. Johnson, he's checked in for Kemp. Schrempf comes in for Askew. And Hawkins subbed in for McMillan. Orlando also making some changes. Royal, he's checked in for Scott. Anderson comes in for Bowie. Hardaway is subbed in for Shaw. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Sonics trail by 9. Now the pass to Hawkins. Payton against Hardaway. .35 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Hawkins. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here's Payton. 10 points for him. High arcing shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sonics trail by 13. They've got Payton. Perkins out there with Schrempf. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hawkins, and it's the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Here's Royal. There's the triple, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Hawkins. Pass to Schrempf. Now Hawkins from the arc. Hawkins bangs home the J.
And a well-decorated college player, largely for his ability to fill it up from distance. Hawkins pure on that one.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Here is Hawkins, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Payton outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Royal. Makes it off the glass. Royal's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
A long-range bomb from Schrempf.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
The shot by Shaq, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Grant surveying the D. Now Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his 3.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Gets it down to single digits.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Gary Payton. Hardaway finds Grant. Lock at 6. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Hawkins. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And it's Seattle with another.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Hardaway against Payton. Knocks it loose and stolen by Perkins. Here's the break. Here's Hawkins. Finished off the break. And now it's only a 5-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Schrempf with it. It's tipped. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Anderson. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Payton.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Hawkins against Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Outside, Scott to end the cold streak. Seattle grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Hardaway against Payton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now, here's Scott. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Feeds it to Grant. Good!
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hawkins. They get it back. Tim. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now here is Hardaway. Passes it to Grant. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. He can't get that one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Got it!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
So the Magic win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Career champion. You managed to make the perfect builds for more than just high school record breaking, but careers worthy of the Hall of Fame. This year's winner for most NBA championships in my career is EBG JJ. Congratulations! Next up, some people love the extended story and legacy of my career, but others are masters of the quick game. So this year's Play Now online MVP title goes to Denny 6132 Young. Congratulations. Over to the My Team GOAT. New to 2K21, My Team seasons were packed with surprises, challenges, and amazing cards, and this user was there for it all. This year's My Team GOAT was Long Long Home, earning well over 2 million XP. Way to dominate out there. Another new feature in 2K21 was the W, where you can build a My player in the WNBA and chase greatness. And this year's WMVP is Kel. Now, Kel wasn't able to join us, but we still wanted to share their excitement. I am so happy the W was included in the game and that it's being recognized with an award. My late father and I loved watching the WNBA together. He would be so excited. I am glad there are people out there supporting the W. Thank you. taking a break from the awards to recognize another winner. If you haven't picked them up yet, the Winning Shoe Creator Challenge design is in the NBA store and it's available for everyone. We jumped in the game recently, sported the kicks, and took on our winning designer, the Big Apple. The season may be over, but we'll still be out there and we'll be on the lookout for those mint Jordans.
The Flat Spin 360. Often imagined, accomplished. Just this once. The turbocharged Kia K5.
Continuing our 2K TV awards, it's time for My NBA, our deepest game mode. And this player topped the charts with number of wins and with an 86% win ratio. Glow World J2X takes the My NBA MVP title.
That's amazing. I never thought this would happen. So it's truly an honor to be recognized just for having fun. I just want to shout out all the people, that I played in, leagues in, keeping the game fresh. All the devs like, Mike Wang, LD, Ronnie, of course. Appreciate the opportunity and I'm very thankful.
Now, before we announce this year's 2K TV Interactive Wizard, here's another interactive question for you. And we can't make this one easy, so listen up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Detroit Pistons. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Scott in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Thomas. The offensive rebound. And it's Green missing.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
Knocks it loose. Worthy against Aguirre. Pass to Dumas. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Green finds Johnson. Thomas with the ball. And Worthy picks him up defensively. For the finish. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Now here's Johnson. James Worthy on the wing. Johnson against Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Johnson. Green breaking loose. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
The first free throw is good. He makes one of two that time. It's Dumars on the wing, defended by Scott. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. From 12 feet out, Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Scott, good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. Over Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Thomas. Detroit making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Right side, Scott. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. The feed to Lambeer. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Scott. The foul shot good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career. The Pistons trailing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Johnson, that's for 2. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Matthews, he's checked in for Johnson. And here is Los Angeles now. And the pass to Thompson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Cooper. Pass to Rambis. 4 on the shot clock. Matthews with it. Picked up by Edwards. Got a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
The Pistons shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Here's Cooper. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Rambis. It's Matthews on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Long passes to Lambier. Johnson against Matthews. High post Lambier. Rocket 6. Matthews with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end. Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Los Angeles on D. Johnson left side. He kicks to Lambier. Passes to Rodman. 6 to shoot. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Edwards. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one to it.
Down low. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Johnson against Matthews. Over Johnson. He's off from 17 feet. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Edwards out there with Mahorn. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Long in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Inside. Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Matthews. Got a piece of it. Thompson finds Thompson. Here's Cooper. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds to Johnson. And yes, it's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Thompson for the triple. Here's Rambis. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Long. He's covered by Matthews. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 7. Johnson right side. Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
The ultimate Ironman. I mean, the incredible endurance. Green competes as hard as anyone at that position.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Thomas. He's got 6. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here is Thomas. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Scott. Back to Johnson. Five on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Green. Detroit with the rebound. Thomas feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Dumars. Here's Aguirre. Detroit, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 3. Puts up a 3. Rodman grabs the miss. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Fast break, the Lakers. He lobs it up. That one doesn't go. And it's Detroit the other way. From beyond the arc, that shot misses. Here's Scott. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Scott's got 6.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Thomas against Johnson. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Bill Lambert's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson against Thomas. Trying to get something going. Here's Lambier outside for Thomas. pass to Mahorn. The second chance effort. Rebound by Johnson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Thomas passes to Lambier. Aguirre against Worthy. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Dumars. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Wasted no time on that one. Scott's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thomas against Johnson. Shoots over Scott. That one off the back iron and out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the basket by Thomas.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
Johnson goes in. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Johnson can't hit.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Scott the pass to Johnson. Here's Worthy. Scott against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Rambis. Over Edwards. That one rolling around and rims out.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, and that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance from Byron Scott.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Pistons trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Worthy out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Kareem. And it's Johnson in at the 5. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by Scott. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
With the teardrop. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And just a poster child for the role of enforcer. Mahorn knows exactly what he's being paid to do, and boy, does he do it well.
The Pistons trailing. To the middle, here's Thomas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Byron Scott picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Thomas. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Johnson dishes to Green. Detroit with the rebound. Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit. Cooper, he's checked in for the Lakers. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Dumars. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Worthy. A huge dunk by Worthy.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. High post Lambeer. It's Dumars on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots from the baseline, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Dumars got his second basket. To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here is Aguirre after the basket by Los Angeles. Thomas against Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Thompson comes in for Worthy. And it's Matthews in for Magic Johnson. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Matthews. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Lambeer. Lambier's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dumars against Cooper. Now Dumars.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Detroit making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Thomas against Cooper. Inside, Rodman, and the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Matthews with it. And there's the pass to Thompson. Over Rodman. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. To the inside. Here's Thomas, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. And the Lakers with some changes. Rambis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Worthy subbed in for Thompson. Both free throws good from Matthews. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dumars, the pass to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Worthy. Over Johnson. Here's Cooper. And again, no good by the Lakers. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Johnson outside. It's deflected. 1:44 left to play here in the third. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Long. Here's Rodman. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Pistons have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Byron Scott, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's tied up with that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Cooper against Mahorn. Here's Scott. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Pistons, Vinny Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Lambier's checked in for Detroit. Second free throw, no good. Rodman against Scott. Shot on the wing. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Dumars against Cooper. Johnson right side. Pistons keep it alive. Rodman doing what he does best on the offensive glass.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Rodman's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. The drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Dumars. There's the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Worthy, and Worthy throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. And it goes down 2 points. Johnson's got 5 now. Dumars against Cooper. Down low, Lambier with the steal. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Dennis Rodman. Johnson is out there with Joe Dumars. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Lambier in at the center. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Thomas checked in for Dumars. And both free throws good for Johnson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Thomas. It's good from about 19 feet.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Thomas's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. The drive by Worthy. Aguirre grabs the miss. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. He dishes it to Thomas. Now, here's Lambier. Here's Rodman, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Worthy. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Mahorn's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And stolen by Worthy. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, it counts. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Byron Scott getting it done today.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Thomas. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Johnson goes in, and he gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here is Aguirre. Fires, high post. Rebounded by the Lakers. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Thomas against Johnson. Fires at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on, looking for the best shot possible.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Mahorn. Dumars against Scott. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying his luck from deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Basket counts. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Misses off the left iron. Time running out for the Pistons. Thomas with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Thomas passes to Mahorn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. Mahorn hits them both. And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 10. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Byron Scott.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion,
creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Now here's Johnson. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Aguirre. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Passes it to Scott. Just 5 on the clock. The dish to Green. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Rick Mahorn. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dumars. And he overshot that one, missing. And here is Los Angeles now. From deep, Green. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is good.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Dumars. Off target from outside. Outside, Scott fires the three, drills the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness, just a total team effort.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.